Alright, Duoderinos, welcome back to Duty's Daggers. We're talking about flashlights today, and I'm just noticing there's a bunch of metal stuff stuck to the magnets here. Let me get that off. There we go. So, we're looking at some flashlights. I guess mostly last year, but now beginning in this year, I've kind of gotten a little bit more into flashlights. Uh, for a long time, all I carried was my wedge, my Streamlight wedge. That's my favorite light. Um, and it still is, but now I carry the Wedge Mini. Um, but a couple flashlight companies started reaching out to me and asking if I wanted to look at lights. Um, Nightcore sent me a couple lights. Here's one of them, the EDC27. And then Wuben reached out to me. These are Wuben lights. So they sent these to me for free. Full transparency, and they did give me a discount code and an affiliate link that'll be in the description down below. So if you do decide that you want to buy one of these, you can use that code, and I will make a small percentage of the sale if you use my code and link. So there's all the stuff out of the way. Full transparency is what we need to have on the channel here. So didn't pay for these, but I'm very grateful for them because they're really freaking cool, man. These are lights that kind of break the mold of flashlights, at least in my limited experience with flashlights. Um, my flashlights have always been, long, either round or rectangular things. These are not. These are different, and they look really cool, man. They look like alien lights or something. They look futuristic. Um, so let's look at them one at a time, and I'm going to show you all the features and some cool little tricks about them. Let's check out this one first. This is the XO, the Wuben XO. See it right there? Now this one's made out of aluminum, and it's definitely heavier than this one. It's very solid and premium feeling. A lot of cool kind of milling going on around here. It almost reminds me of since it's white, it reminds me of part of R2D2's thing that would pop out of his head or something like that. I don't know why. Probably because it's white and blue, but yeah, it's cool, and it's a 90-degree light. So instead of having a tail switch and the light coming out the end, it's coming out at 90 degrees like this, which is really actually pretty handy in a lot of situations, especially situations where you want to stick this on the wall and have a light shine down at what you're doing down below, or what you're doing over there, or over here, or wherever. So it's pretty nice to have that. Also, what's cool is you could clip this in your shirt pocket maybe, or on your backpack strap or whatever, and just walk around with this right on there. And this is going to be shining forward, lighting your way. So this guy's got a clip on it. Not, it's not deep carry or anything. Got some sticking out of there. You could put this in your pocket. I actually haven't tried it. It seems a little bulky for that, but you definitely could. Now, the way that you turn this on is right here. This actually flips up, and there's your USB-C charging port right there. But it's also how you turn the light on. Kind of cool. They say this is a dust cover. And yeah, it'll prevent some stuff from getting in the charging port, but it's not like it's a seal or anything. There's still a gap around here, so it's not going to prevent everything from getting in there, but it's definitely better than nothing. And it's kind of cool to fidget with. It's got a magnet on it. So we got a couple modes here. Push to turn it on, and hold it to switch between the modes. We can look at the box here. So we got a moonlight mode, which is 1 lumen, which is nice. I really like to have that. You can turn that on just by holding down when the light's off, and it's a very low 1 lumen. Then we go to 15 lumens, we go to 50, 250, and then I think it's double click. Yeah, then we go to turbo, which is, let's see, 1100 lumens. which is pretty good. And it's not really a spotlight. It's more of like a flood sort of light, which is, yeah, it makes sense. You know, if this is going to be clipped onto your shirt or something, you want more of a flood sort of light. So there you go. That's the Wuben XO. Let's look at this next one. This is the X3. It is a little bit taller and wider. Actually, you know what? Let's do some quick size comparisons really quick. Here's the original wedge. Streamlight wedge. Oopsie. Here's the Wedge XT. Wedge Mini. Here is the Oli Arcfeld. Here's the Nightcore EDC 27. And those are all the lights that I have right here, right now. So there you go. So the X3, this one is some sort of plastic. It's actually glow-in-the-dark plastic, which is really cool. But it's much lighter. Now this one has a clip as well. This one I think is ideal for being in your shirt pocket at a 90-degree, you know, shining as you're hiking or whatever you're doing, because it's much lighter. I tried clipping this one on my shirt pocket, and it was just a little heavy. It was kind of weighing down my shirt. On a backpack strap or something, it'd be fine, but just our regular shirt pocket, it's a little heavy, and it was kind of, you know, rotating this way as I was walking. But this one is perfect for that because it's got the wide clip. It's much lighter. And this is such a good, and you know, in fact, this has been living in my truck, and that's going to be its permanent home. I have a little like visor stash spot for like pens and my insurance info for my truck and all that stuff. I clip this right up there, and that's where it's going to live, because I am definitely sometimes in situations where, like, for example, I need to weld something inside of like a concrete mixer, and it's dark in there, and I can't have like a headlamp on because I have my welding hood on. And, you know, in the past, I've just kind of used a magnet light and stuck it on the side of the tank to give me light, but then you always have to adjust it and turn it to where you need to look. But this, I think, is going to be really nice for me. Just clip it on my shirt, not in the way of the welding hood or anything, and it's just going to turn wherever I turn. It's going to be, I think, really nice to have. The way this one charges is actually through this down here. This is magnetized also, so you could stick it somewhere. But it also comes with a little port, a little charging port, and a USB-C comes out the back of it. Stick it in there, charge it. One thing about this one I haven't mentioned is this is actually a battery that you can take out and change. It's rechargeable, but you can also change out the battery, which is pretty cool because you know, some people don't like rechargeable flashlights because eventually that battery will go bad and then you're kind of screwed. But this one, you know, once it's not holding a charge like it used to, you can just replace it. So that's cool. On this one, I don't believe you can, though. It's just an internal battery. So you can see we got two, I don't know what you call them, LEDs here. And we have a button up here and a little screen also. And we have an internal blue light, which I don't think serves any huge purpose, but it definitely looks cool. So let's see. Oh, there's the red one. Let's get back to 1. Here's 1, 50, 150, and then turbo, 700, nice and bright. And then we have, yeah, there's the strobe. 3 clicks for strobe on this guy. And then if you just hold it down when it's off, we have a red light as well. And 2 levels to the red light. You have a low and a high on the red light. The high is actually pretty freaking bright. Now, I'm not really sure the utility of having a red light. I have to do a little more research and see what that's really used for. I know that some people use it like at night, I think, and maybe it's because you don't want to dilate your pupils, something like that. I'm not sure, but it's got a red light. It's cool. Not really sure the purpose, but I'm sure it has one. Um, so this one's got a little more features than the XO, but it's bigger. And I think I like this one better all around. Now check this out. We have a 90-degree light, same as the XO, or we have a regular end-to-end sort of light. How cool is that, man? I really like that. It's such a smart feature. It's both. You can have both. Also, I didn't show you the screen. It shows you which level you're at. It shows you the lumens. So we got 150, 150, back to 1. It also shows you the battery life. If we go to strobe, it shows you strobe. If we go to, let's see. Yeah, there's 80 for the red and then 1 for the low red. So it's got a little screen. That's pretty freaking sweet. Now, a cool thing about this is the whole case is glow in the dark. So after you're using the light for a little bit, it actually charges itself just by being on, even if it's at nighttime. So then you use it for a while in the dark, you turn it off and set it down somewhere. It's going to be glowing for a while. So that's really smart, I think. You know, you're in your tent or something at night. You're using the light. You put it down to do something. You look around for it again. You can't find it because it's dark. You need the light to find the light. Well, it's glowing in the dark, so you can see it. I like that a lot. That's cool. So yeah, there you go. There's a little overview. I'm also going to edit in clips of me showing how these lights look at night. You'll probably have already seen that at this point in the video. And there you go. Use my links down below if you want to go see how much they are. I honestly haven't looked yet. I probably should have. But I think they're pretty good priced. Yeah, this one is my favorite. This X3 is my favorite. I think it just has the most utility for what I do. Like I said, I think for at my job, this is going to become really handy sticking in my shirt pocket. Keeping, you know, lighting my way as I work in a dark spot. There you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed some flashlight content. Please like the video before you leave. That would help me. And I'll see you soon.